They're not too sure what to think at the moment. Sock seems to be kind of nervous, and Knight, the black cat, he just appeared to be annoyed about the whole thing. That will be kind of just a little put out maybe, but Socks, nope, he never likes any company, and he's always gone. As you can tell, he ain't having none of it. So I've been flying drones for quite a while, since 2015. I got myself a Phantom 3 Pro, flew that for a long time, until I crashed it, rebuilt it, crashed it, rebuilt it, and then finally hung it up. And in 2018 I went and got myself a Mavic 2 Zoom, which has been quite a workhorse as well. But I've never, for some odd reason, flown any of the drones indoors. I've flown them from kayaks, I've flown them from the backs of cars, I've flown them down through trails a little bit. I've flown them into trees a couple of times, but that's droning. But this little drone, this DJI Avata, it is, for my first flight, quite cool to fly inside the house. It was a lot more stable than I thought. I am flying through the goggles, which I've never had goggles before. So that's a new experience to me, to be flying FPV. I did it once a couple of years ago, and now it's going to be a part of my daily life. But I'm looking forward to flying this thing through houses. That was what it was bought for. Looking forward to flying through abandoned places. But now that I've gotten over the nervousness of everything's really slow at the moment, since this was my first time flying it. Through another one of the windows inside. And like I said, I haven't flown inside a house before. The only thing I can't do with it, I'm not sure why, because I would do some fishing. I got a 21-foot ceiling in this place. It's a lot of fun catching fish. Other than the fact that maybe the propellers might catch on some of the things hanging down from the ceiling. However, I will be following drift trikes, because I like to drift trike a lot. I got a group I trike with, and that should be exciting. The gimbal on this is a kick in the pants, since I can go ahead and twist the gimbal up and down, unlike a traditional FPV drone, which should let me get some more angles. The fun part is going to be flying in acro mode, which I still suck at, but the rest of the controls. Everything was super smooth, and I was able to fly through the main level and go into another room through a doorway and come back out. So the next challenge is going to be coming up and down the stairs. Other than that, I think I'm a whole lot more excited about it than my cats are. Here's Knight, he's still not too sure about what's going on. The drone goes ahead and bugs in for a little bit, and then after the drone leaves, he leaves. So I think he just thinks it's another pet in the house, and it's not going to bother him much. He's just going to do his own thing. There he is, he's just looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah, you going to bother me or not? Yeah, I don't think so. So here goes the drone, heads off towards the bedroom. It looks like it hovers about almost a foot off the ground and stays there, which is super slick that it wants to not crash all on its own. And then he gets up and follows that thing out of here. Well, it is negative 14 degrees outside, so I'm not going to be flying outside for the next day or two. But more videos to come as I ramp up the speed on this thing. Thanks for watching. I know it was a little boring, but thanks for watching. And here comes the cat. Yep, night's done. Maybe one of these days he'll chase it and pounce on it. It is kind of funny, however, living in a virtual world at the same time as a real world. So flying a video game, that's actually flying something that can crash and break. Happy flying!